Here is another plank. Quote, "We condemn the open and covert resistance of administrative officials to every effort made by congressional committees to curtail the extravagant expenditures of government and the improvident subsidies granted in private interests." End of quote. Now, just between ourselves, do you know any administrative official who has tried to stop Congress from appropriating money? Do you think there has been any desire on the part of the Congress to curtail appropriations? Why, not at all. The fact is that Congress has thrown them right and left, didn't even tell what they were for. And the truth further is that every administrative official sought to get all he could possibly get in order to expand the activities of his own office and throw the money of the people right and left. And as to subsidies, why, never at any time in the history of this or any other country were there so many subsidies granted to private groups on such a huge scale. The fact of the matter is that most of the cases now pending before the Supreme Court of the United States revolve around the point of whether or not it is proper for Congress to tax all the people to pay subsidies to a particular group. Here is another plank. Quote, "We condemn the extravagance of the Farm Board, its disastrous action which made the government a speculator of farm products, and the unsound policy of restricting agricultural products to the demand of domestic markets." End of quote. What about the restriction of our agricultural products and the demands of the market? Why, the fact about it is that we shut up entirely from the farm market, and by plowing under corn and wheat and the destruction of foodstuffs, food from foreign countries has been pouring into our American markets, food that should have been purchased by us from our own farmers. In other words, while some of the countries of the old world were attempting to drive the wolf of hunger from the doormat, the United States flew into the face of God's bounty and destroyed its own foodstuffs. There can be no question about it. Now, I could go on indefinitely with some of the other planks. They are unimportant, and the radio time will not permit it. But just let me sum up this way. Regulation of the stock market and the repeal of the 18th Amendment, plus one or two minor planks of the platform that is in no way touch the daily lives of our people, have been carried out. But the balance of the budget has been thrown into the wastebasket. About that, there can be no question. Let's see how it is to be carried out. Make a test for yourself. Just get the platform of the Democratic Party and get the platform of the Socialist Party. Lay them down on your dining room table, side by side, and get a heavy lead pencil, scratching out the word Democrat and scratching out the word Socialist. And let the two platforms lay there. Then study the record of the present administration up to this date. After you have done that, make up your mind to pick the platform that more nearly squares with the record, and you will put your hand on the socialist platform. You don't dare touch the Democratic platform.